Oh, would you look at the watch? It's program o'clock. Brand new content out on MLB The Show. Good update last time. Let's see if they can remain on a heater. Brand new Mr. 3000 program. You guys make sure, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about it. New stuff we like to see. 25th anniversary of Tony Gwynn, Mr. Padre, welcoming into the 3000 hit club with some badass card art. Let's go ahead and check her out. We've got this 95 Tony Gwynn, who probably looks a lot like Tony Gwynn card, but let's see. Maybe he's really juiced. 46 and 47 power. See, before like MLB 18, when they expanded stats to 125 and really started to change things up, it's like the top end Tony Gwynn. In its truest sense, this is Tony Gwynn. He did not have much power. The clutch is kind of low. Great contact. Good defensively with 86 speed before he got a little pudgy. Oh, Tony had too many Tony's frozen pizzas. But not a bad card. It's going to be a free Set 2 collection card. And that's the only one up until this one. So a lot of junk in the middle. And then you're going to get Mr. 99 Tony Gwynn with 70 and 72 power. Not incredible. He's good. He's like a Tony Gwynn that you'd expect. Luis Rise, perhaps. Great speed and steal, which I've got a video coming up talking about how to steal successfully nearly every single time, which you guys are going to want to make sure how to check out. Might break the game, but it's kind of wild. 92 reaction, diamond defense, max contact, max vision, and clutch. So it's a good card. You just like to see a little bit more power. But let's see what you need to do to be able to get him. There's moment challenges, which is going to notch you 12 points. Tally 3 hits, an extra base hit, and a couple 1 hits. PXP missions with Padres, with 95 Gwyn, with All-Star Series players and right fielders. Those are options too. There's an extreme moment on Hall of Fame. Get on base 3 times and hit a home run. Good thing that he's got plenty of power at 70. It's going to make it real easy for him to hit one over the wall. And stat missions overall, 50 hits with Padres. Now, there's repeatable missions, so you don't have to do each and every single one of them, nor do you have to do the Extreme Moment Challenge. You've got options in order to get this Tony Gwynn and the XP. If you look at it, there's 15,000, 30,000 since I was a math major. 30K XP within this program. Not bad at all. Yes, I would have liked to see power be a little bit higher. Because I'm going to be honest, if you look at something like Team Affinity, does he really compare to a Bernie Williams? Bernie's got more power, and he's a switch hitter. I digress. But it's a fun card, and hopefully we'll see some play. There's a new Bill Foster. They've been ramping up the Negro League legend cards as of late. They saw Rap Dixon, Andy Cooper get cards recently, and here comes another one. 98 four-seam, not quite outlier, but still going to pump it up pretty hard. A sinker at 95 as well, 106 hit 9, 100 K9, 111 stamina. Pretty good. You can also play in the field. He's got decent contact stats, not great power. You got Tony Gwynn power, essentially. And he's a switch hitter. Is he a better hitter than Tony Gwynn? All right, interesting. I don't know. I feel like headliners have kind of missed the mark this year. Like they just haven't quite been that exciting. But there's Bill Foster added to the mix. And yeah, otherwise we look forward to Friday. We're going to have the Run It Back Showdown, which we've seen in the past. We kind of know what to expect with that. Season Awards drop 9. Another 99. They cooked with the last program with the Tyler Fitzgerald and the Brenton Doyle. Might not be the biggest of big name value, but 2 really impactful cards. And then also, a lot of people have been asking about the action figure cards. That collection is going to see its new iteration. That question mark will be answered on that same day. New tier added 8-9, August 9th. On Friday, we're going to see the last collection card, which is good, because the season ends pretty soon. You'd like to actually be able to use these cards before the season ends. You know what I mean? I do want to take a second just kind of talk about the landscape of things, because we do, as we have mentioned, have season 3 coming up in not that long. If you take a look right here, August 29th, the start of September essentially is going to mark the beginning of season 3. And I think there's a couple things that SDS has to hammer home if they want any chance of longevity here with the next season. More restrictions. Of course, you see season 3 and core cards are the only ones that are going to be accessible. Now, the overall scale I did think was a good concept at making people progress their teams throughout the year. The problem is sets and seasons just doesn't really work. When it comes down to it, for the average regular player, your casual player, they just don't play enough to where they can stay current. And by the time they get kind of current, then their team resets and they're left with all these 99s that they really can't use anywhere. But you tell people to go out and grind for 89s. That seems like a mere slap in the face, and people get turned off by it. And that's why you see a divisive player base. So I think what you could do for season 3 to mitigate that a bit is at least start with higher overall cards. If you want some progressive scale, maybe 95s to kick off. As you do notice, it seems like a shortened season 3. Well, actually, maybe not. It's about a full 3 months, and then season 4 is very short at just about 5 weeks. So I don't know. I think starting out with higher overalls would help. It's tough to tell people to grind and spend time for 89s at this point in the calendar year. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I have a couple of videos that I'm going to make soon talking about really where this game can go forward and what inspirations they can draw from other games. But bottom line, I do think, and I'm curious, let me know in the comment section what you think about this. I do think we're noticing a general Ultimate Team fatigue. I've seen it within the Ultimate Team community within college football and Madden coming out shortly. NBA 2K's My Team sees hit after hit as they make that game mode more unplayable and more unuser-friendly. Is that a word? Unuser-friendly? Yeah, it's going to be added to the Merriam-Webster. But I don't know. I just think that we're starting to see a little bit more of a single-player initiative, more of a push towards those modes, and definitely a push towards playing with friends, as that remains ever prevalent. So hopefully they continue to make co-op better, because I think there's a lot of fun in that. It's just not fun when you have to face John Donaldson or, you know, whatever meta pitcher is at the current moment every single game. There's no just sitting there having fun, having a casual game of friends. It's always got to be a sweat fest. I see that enough outside. It's 90 degrees constantly in Minneapolis. I thought I lived in a cold state. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. And thank you for watching.